Does the sound of a sizzling pan make you hungry? Or the sight of a logo evoke a feeling of trust? Have you ever wondered why? It begins with classical conditioning, a cornerstone concept in psychology that helps unravel the mysteries of our attitudes. At the heart of classical conditioning is a process first described by Ivan Pavlov. It all starts with an unconditioned stimulus, something that naturally elicits a response. Think of a delicious, juicy steak, a sight that might naturally make you salivate. This salivation is what we call the unconditioned response. It's automatic, unlearned, and directly triggered by the unconditioned stimulus. Now consider a neutral stimulus, something that doesn't naturally cause a response. For instance, the sound of a dinner bell. On its own, it doesn't make you salivate. But what if every time you saw that juicy steak, you also heard the dinner bell ring? Over time, your brain starts to link the two. The dinner bell or neutral stimulus becomes a conditioned stimulus. The magic of classical conditioning happens when the conditioned stimulus alone can elicit the same response as the unconditioned stimulus. So, the sound of the dinner bell now makes you salivate, even without the steak. This is the conditioned response, a learned reaction to the conditioned stimulus. Now, how does this tie into our attitudes? Simple. If a neutral stimulus, say a brand logo, is repeatedly paired with a positive stimulus, like a favorite celebrity, you might develop a positive attitude towards the brand. Conversely, if the neutral stimulus is paired with an unpleasant stimulus, you may develop a negative attitude. For example, if a food brand is associated with an illness outbreak, you might start to feel a little queasy at the sight of its logo. That's classical conditioning in action shaping our attitudes. The key to this process is repetition. The more we experience the pairing, the stronger the association becomes. This principle hasn't escaped the notice of marketers, who often pair their products with appealing images, music, or celebrity endorsements to create positive attitudes. Classical conditioning also plays a role in our personal relationships. A friend who consistently brings good news or positive experiences can become a source of joy. Their mere presence enough to brighten your day. In summary, classical conditioning is a powerful tool in the formation of our attitudes. By linking neutral stimuli with positive or negative experiences, we form corresponding attitudes. These attitudes, in turn, shape our preferences, guide our behavior, and define our interactions with the world around us. So next time you feel a pang of hunger at the sizzle of a pan, remember, it's all down to classical conditioning.